Pan42 Tarot, but you can call me Pan. So the reading today is communicating with my deity. This spread is to help you help invite a deity of some kind. It could be an old Greek god, it could be angels, it could be, I don't know, whatever you believe in, Santa Claus. Because he's kind of a deity at this point. His energy is big enough. So, I did this reading at the very beginning of my spiritual journey, and it really helped me connect with things that I didn't initially have in my worldview because I was taught about the Christian God and Him only. So this helped me really connect with the other energies that are out there and like really firmly. I'm doing this reading to try and help you guys connect. Anyway, I'm doing this reading to try and help you guys connect with some energies that want to work with you. I'm burning sage, so I'm only inviting helpful deities in. We don't want to lead you down a path that's not helpful. Now, I like trickster gods, so if you don't like them, then don't take that reading. And I don't know all of the deities and gods and energies that are out there, obviously, so if I'm guessing and you're like, no, it's definitely this other one, then definitely go with your gut because that's probably the god that wants to work with you, or the goddess or deity that wants to work with you. Yeah. So, I had a little mic oopsie. Well, the first time I tried to film this. So groups 1 and 2, I've already pulled your whole card, so you will just get the full spread right out the gate. And piles 3 and 4, I have not yet pulled your cards, so luckily I stopped halfway through, and yeah, so oops, but that will, yeah, but it'll be great still. Anyway, I've already shuffled and pulled out the pick of cards. So I'm going to show them to you one at a time so you can see. I used this deck, which is actually a bunch of art from the game Mysterium, which is a really fun kind of clue-like game where you play together to figure out who killed the dead ghost. It's really fun. But it has really beautiful art, and yeah, I thought it was perfect for helping guide you to the energy of the deity that is trying to connect with you. So, yeah, cool. So that's that. I'm going to show you each card individually. So this is group 1. Oh my god, there it goes. Yay. Okay, so this is group number 1. It's a beautiful pink and orange and a little bit of red scene with the Eiffel Tower and bees and flags. Yeah. So that's group number 1. This one is group number 2. Focus. Yeah. This is group number 2. It's a little guy in a mask on a runaway train with a salamander in the mist below it and a little cactus over here. That's group number 2. Group number 3, you got 2 cards, but I'm just going to show you the first one that popped out, and we'll save the other one for the reading. So this is the card. Focus. Focus. There it goes. This is the card. It's a green door with an airplane and books and some ribbon. Really beautiful card. I like this one a lot. And the last pick a card, which is number 4, you have this really beautiful green hedge image with a, let's see, focus on the card. There it goes. A beautiful green hedge with a bunch of little white bunny rabbits and a hole into light with a rope ladder, which kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland a little bit. It's really pretty. I love the greens. I'm a green person. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for like 30 seconds or so for you guys to pick. I might talk a little bit more about the reading itself. It's going to be a bigger reading because it's got like 11 cards in the spread. So it's going to be longer than the last one I did, but it's going to be lots of fun. Yeah. So see you guys at your each individual readings. I hope you connect with somebody really cool. Hi, reading number 1. So, these are all the cards I pulled for you for this reading. I'm going to go through them all. Don't worry. Don't be intimidated. We'll get through it together. Okay, so the card you were drawn into was this Paris card. There it goes. This is the card you were pulled in with. It's really pretty and calming. I find it really comforting and calming, especially with the little bees. I don't know if you can see them, but tiny little bees up in the corner, and they're really cute. Okay, so that's the card you were pulled in with. I pulled from this deck the Garden Dragons deck, Oracle deck, because I just felt like dragons are such cool creatures that definitely were consorts of the gods at some point. So this reading normally only has 1 card to represent the energy of the deity, but I thought 3 would help us zero in a little bit more. So I pulled a dragon. We're using the card that pulled you in and a tarot card. The tarot deck I'm using is the Eternal Visions Illuminated Tarot, which I'm sure you've seen on a buttload of other channels because it's real pretty. Also, it's really close to the Rider-Waite, imagery wise, so a lot of people use it. It's not exact, but it's close. They pulled out all of the really important details to put in, but there are a couple of extra cards in this deck, which you actually have one, so we'll get to that when we get to that. So I'm gonna save the dragon for the end. I'm gonna read him to you, but this is the dragon you got. He's the onion dragon. He's really super cute. Focus on the onion. There he is. Look how cute he is. He's got little onion skin wings, and he's got purple. Oh, he's so cute. So that's the onion dragon. He came out in this reading. His word is release. That's the word on his card. And at the top, for the energy of this deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So there's the 6 of Pentacles. It's a really pretty card. It has this virginal Mother Mary being on the front of it. And the 6 of Pentacles is all about generosity and giving from your own abundance. So I'm really seeing a god or goddess, a being who really is wanting to help you. They're very generous in their help. They speak to their followers. They help generously. They're not gonna be the one to skedaddle all of a sudden. Sorry, needed some tea. Okay, so here in the first position of this spread, we have, represents the personality traits of your deity. And what we have here is the Page of Swords. I think that's really cool because the Page of Swords is, that energy is very I don't pull my words. I just say what I mean, and I say it out loud, and I say it proud, and I'm not ashamed to just be like all out there with my opinions. The Page of Swords is a connoisseur of ideas, always like jumping on the next cool thing, but they're also they're like that kid in class that was always asking a weird question, and the teacher was like, I don't know, kid, like, calm down, go over there. But so as a personality trait of a deity, that's really cool, because they're not gonna like hide from you. They're not gonna give you messages that are like, oh, do they mean this, or do they mean this exact opposite thing? No, they're gonna just tell you exactly what they mean. Exactly what they mean. And they're not gonna be shy about it. The Page of Swords is anything but shy. And then in the second position, card represents the sphere of influence of your deity. And what we have here is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is like the death card of the numbered cards. It's about the death of things that don't serve you anymore. It's about moving on from the end of a cycle is really what it is. It's the end of something. So this being their sphere of influence, they're here for the hard times. That's what they're really good at, is they're here to help you through the hard times, through the times where you have to say goodbye to something, to when you have to give up that job, or somebody's passing, or you're going to college for the first time, so it's the end of your high school career. Like that kind of like big life event that is a death of something and the beginning of something else. That's what the Ten of Swords is about. So this deity specializes in those changes, in those moments, which is great. Man, I love having somebody around during those moments to help me through, because sometimes I do not feel like I can do it. So the next card is about your current relationship with this deity. So the Eight of Cups is about leaving things behind, moving on from painful situations. It's so I'm taking this as like for what the card looks like, because this card is really evocative of somebody's current relationship with a deity. Sorry, I hold things crooked because I look at things crooked. So as you can see in the Eight of Cups image, there's a person looking longingly up at the moon, and they're looking at this path on a mountain that seems forever steep. Like, oh man, that's very far to climb. I have a long way to go. Man, I wish there was somebody up there who was listening, who could help me. And I feel like that's the state of your relationship right now. Like, you haven't even really started your relationship with this deity, but you're looking up at the sky calling for them. So they heard you. That's why you're here at this reading. Like, you're looking for something to comfort you, to help you, to build you up in this really big mountain moment. So, that's the current state of your relationship, and it seems like this deity heard you, because you're here, you're listening to this reading, we're finding out who it is together. Like, yay! So the next card is about their past influence on your life, and that we have here, the Chariot. The Chariot card is about movement and going forward in your life. So I feel like what this deity is trying to say is that whenever you have been like just putting one foot in front of the other, moving forward, feeling like you're going real fast, but you're confident, you're a little bit scared, like this image here, the person who's riding the chariot, he doesn't have any reins, but he's going really fast. So I feel like the deity is saying they're the ones that are there guiding your wagon, trying to get you go forward, and even though you're scared, you're riding with them, and that's been their past influence on you. In those moments where you're moving on from something and you're going forward really fast, they're the ones that are there. They're going, it's okay, we got this. You're not the one steering right now, but this is the direction we're going. So that's cool. This card represents their current influence on you, and this card is the Empress. I love the Empress because I'm a Taurus, so I like the Empress card. Anyway, but the Empress she's the energy of the mother, of the divine feminine. She is a creator. She is the one that, and normally she's pregnant in whatever image you see her in, because she is co-creating with the universe. She is the embodiment of the feminine ability to create, as only a woman can. So, with love and generosity and sharing of your own life energy to create something beautiful. Sorry, I say a lot. I'm noticing. So, as part of your current relationship, she's saying that, yes, you're just starting to know me. You're just beginning this journey of starting to maybe figure out what even other beings you could speak with, but I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to give of myself to help you be your best self. I keep saying she. There's a lot of female cards here. And look, female energy does not mean like born female or whatever. It just means a more feminine energy. There are very like yin and yang parts of the universe, and feminine and masculine are one of those yin and yangs. But if you think about it, there's always a piece of each in the other. So even in the cosmic yin and yang, there is a spectrum. So, but what I'm getting from this is a very mother-like energy, because we have this figure here that looks like a Mother Mary, this figure here who is like the mother of the deck, and then down here we have two more queens. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of female motherly, like this deity really wants to take care of you. They want to hold you to their bosom and be like, it's okay, we're gonna make stuff together. The next card we have is down here. It says, it is the why work with them card. So this is the card where the deity gets to say, okay, so I want to work with you. Here's why you should work with me. And the card we have here is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is a super cool card, at least in my opinion, because the Queen of Wands is like the witch queen. At least that's how I always see her, because she has a cat, she has fire energy. Like in this card, she has lions above her head, she's holding a sunflower, she is wearing yellow, she is the embodiment of passion and following your passions, but being the master of them. Being able to see your passions and be grateful for them and really work with them to create an empire for yourself, really. Like she is sitting on her throne, and she is not like going to be supplanted by anyone. The Queen of Wands like knows her feminine wiles. She knows how to use them. She's sexy. At least that's how I see her. So I think what the deity is trying to say is that the reason to work with them is because you will grow into a queen. Like, you, doesn't matter what gender you are. Queen means something. You know what I mean? Like, she's saying that there will be sunshine in your life, that there will be passion, that you will be able to follow your passions and not give a hoot about what anyone says. Like, you will grow into somebody who's not only proud of their passions, but is acclimated for them. Yeah. So they're saying work with me because we're gonna build something beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So this next card is, why does the oh no, not why, sorry. What does this deity want for me? So this card is actually a card that's very unique to this deck. So I'm going to show it to you and I'm going to read it to you because it's not a traditional tarot card. It is unique to this deck. This is the artist card. I think it's number 23. It's number 23, in case that's a cool number for you. It's a really pretty card. But yeah, I'm going to read it to you real quick because, hold on, I got to get the book. Because it is a unique card to this deck. So I'm going to read it. I'm sorry if I shake a little. I've had asthma since I was little, so I've always taken inhaled steroids. So I always have a little bit of a shake. I hope it doesn't make you nauseous while you're looking at this card. Okay, so the artist. The artist is the vessel of creation. This card signifies mankind and shows when you need to open to knowledge that is available if you stop and set aside the distractions of the human condition and listen. It's visionary, interpreter, creation, passionate. So a lot of what we've been saying so far, like passion, creation, like making something, opening yourself to brand new knowledge, which is what this is. Like, you're looking at the sky asking for somebody and somebody's answering. But yeah, what do they want for you? They want for you to create with them. They want for you to be passionate about what you're creating with them. They want you to fully realize the beauty of the world around you and share it. Yeah. The next card is how to best honor the deity. And what we have in this position is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is normally described as the bitch of the queens, but that's only because she's really outspoken. She's that one woman at work that like is like, hey, you're not doing your work? Go fucking do your work. Like, then she's the one of your friends that's like, that guy's no good for you, even though nobody else will tell you. Like, she's the one that tells you like it is, doesn't pull punches, is very, very direct, is not going to like butter it up for you. She is loud and proud, and she's holding a sword, so she can fight battles. She is not afraid of fighting battles, of standing up for herself or others. So I think how I take this is that the best way to honor the deity is be yourself. Don't hide. Don't pretend you're somebody else. Don't hide parts of yourself in a closet like I do a little bit. You be out there, be loud, be proud. You're awesome. They're saying say what you mean. Don't beat around the bush. Be honest. Honesty is what this deity is saying will honor them. Okay, the next card is how to improve your relationship with this deity. We have here the Emperor. The Emperor card is about holding firm and steady through all the storms of life. The Emperor has to rule over a whole land of people and things, and has so much wisdom and steadfastness, and a lot of the imagery on this card are of rams and knowledge and power. And I feel like what this deity is trying to say is that consistency, consistently speaking with me, consistently asking for help, to like tell me that I can help you. Don't stop telling me that I can help you. Because any energy needs our permission to interact with us. That there's no back and forth without us first saying, okay, help, I need help, could somebody help? so I think what she's trying to say is that consistently creating a space where you can speak with this deity, or creating or researching, even researching consistently and learning more and more, so that you are a knowledge in and of yourself about this deity. Or just I'm hearing consistency, like consistently hold the line, consistently be talking, consistently be seeking. And don't forget that you have power. You have power in this relationship as well. The deity, you need the deity, but the deity also needs you, because you are an instrument to create on the physical plane. And that's what they want for you. They want for you to create something on this physical plane. So, I don't know what that is. Could be art, could be a car, could be a baby, could be anything. Like any profession, you create something. Even if it's a commercial for something. Like, who cares? You created something. You put it out in the world. That's co-creating with the universe. The last card in this spread is, what do I need to know about working with this deity? We have here the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about preparation. It's about looking out at your maps and things and getting ready for a big journey. So I think what they're trying to tell you is get ready, because things are going to move. Things are going to move. We're going to get over some stuff. We're going to start creating. Like, working with this deity is going to push you forward, so get ready for it. Because they're ready for you, and they're here and they're ready. They're ready for you whenever you reach out consistently and ask for their help. They're ready to help move you forward. So get yourself ready. I think is what they're trying to say. Anyway, I'm going to read you the Onion Dragon card, and then I'm going to pull out the affirmation I pulled for you and read you that card, because I felt like the deities wanted to give you one, like, parting thing to be like, this is what you need to know about moving forward, and this me. So, yeah. Where's my dragon? Here it is. Alright, so the Onion Dragon card says, Onion Dragon, he's so cute. His word is release. Alright, release. There are times when tears must be shed and emotions released, like layers of clothing on a hot day. Grief, anger, joy, all can bring tears of different emotions. Those who know the value of a good cry are already ahead of the game. The sea is made of salt water. All humans are water and salt as well. By relinquishing our control on our own inner dams, we can better control the rush of emotions. Relax and let the tears flow. Release is a gift to give to yourself. Oh, that's nice. So, if you've been holding back, remember she says don't hold back. That's what the Queen of Swords is. She doesn't hold back. She's She lets it all go. And your affirmation card is this nice, pretty blue card that says perseverance, which makes total sense for this deity. So I'm going to read it to you. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now. Wow. Like, yeah. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. What did we say? Queen of Swords, huh? You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So, yeah, so I'm going to give you a guess at who I think this is. I think this is a motherly deity entity. There are a lot of those in mythology. A lot of them. So you got to kind of connect with the one that you feel most drawn to. Maybe do some research if you want. But there's the Mother Mary from Christianity. There's also Mother Gaia, who is the goddess of the earth itself, which could definitely be a huge person playing here. One of the other ones that I work with is, her name is Durga. She is an Indian goddess. She has a lot of faces because a lot of the Indian mythology is about having many lives and changing what you like, who you are many times to reach enlightenment and things like that. It's really complicated, and I'm not going to get into it all now, but you probably know a couple of her other faces. Like, one of them is Kali Ma, who is the goddess of, like, destruction, but, like, good destruction. But Durga is, like, the mother figure who is kind of the main entity over all of these personalities. So she's a very good one, mother figure. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a mother deity of some kind. So whatever resonates with you, do some research. And yeah, I hope we connected you with her. That's lovely. Okay, bye group number 1. If you liked this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you figure out another deity that you connected with better that went with this reading, put like number 1 in the comments and put who you figured out it was. And yeah. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. This was Pan. Hi, group number 2. So, here is all the cards that I pulled for you. Okay. Hi, group number 2. These are all the cards I pulled for you. Don't worry. It looks intimidating, but we're going to get through it, and I'm going to tell you what they all mean. Okay? So, this is the card that you were pulled in by. This is your initial pick a card card. Are you focused? There it is. Ooh, it's so pretty. So it's this guy in a mask. He's very mysterious. He's on a runaway train with a salamander. Salamanders are cool because they have like fire energy and stuff. So these cards at the top represent the deity's energy. Wow. The deity's energy that is coming through. So I also pull, normally this would only be represented by this one tarot card, but I thought we should get as much information about how they like to be represented as possible. So I pulled some other cards as well. So first you have your pick a card, which is a very exciting card. And then I also pulled cards from the Garden Dragon Oracle deck, which is super cute, because I just felt like dragons were definitely like God's vehicles of transport and stuff. So Yeah, I just really like dragons. Anyway, so you guys, when I shuffled them, 2 came out. So I will read these 2 to you at the end, but first I will show them to you before we start the reading. You first got the garlic dragon. I'll show him to you. He's super cute. Yeah. He's really adorable. I love garlic. Garlic is always in my kitchen. I will never have a vampire. So this dragon's card's word is boundaries. And then the other dragon that came out for you is the grape jelly dragon. He's so cute. And his word is childlike. He's really cute. He's got all sticky wings. I love him. Okay, that's him. Okay, and then the tarot card that came out as how your deity wants to be represented is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So there's the shiny card. Ace of Wands. He's really pretty. So yeah, this deity likes to be represented by nature and fun, exciting times, like pushing your boundaries, going outside the box, following passion and new passion. Like so if you have ADHD at all, you know that like you get a new passion every week, but like the beginnings of that new passion are like really intense, and that's all you want to talk about, and so you really study up on it, and that's the kind of passion that this deity likes to be represented by, is new, exciting, boundary-pushing passion, but like fun, because childlike. So yeah, this feels like a really fun person to work with. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys. So the first card in the reading is the personality trait of the deity, and that card right now is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is all about looking at things from a totally different perspective. Like when you're hanging out with kids in particular, you'll be looking at, oh wow, look, this is history of this building. And then they'll look up at the building and they'll see a puppy dog is carved into the side of that building. And you're like, wow, I didn't even see the puppy dog. It's that kind of totally different perspective, like not where you're looking at all. So this deity is, their personality trait is they help you see the other side. They help you see somebody else's perspective. They help you see the weird things that nobody should be looking for. So yeah, that's really interesting and exciting. Oh shoot, I gotta charge my camera. So I will be right back. Okay. Hi, group number 2. I'm back. I have a charged camera. Let's do this. Okay, so we left off at the Hangman. I told you all about that one, so we're going to move on to the next card in this reading, which is the Sphere of Influence of your deity. Now, the Sphere of Influence is really cool because that is where they like specialize, where they're good at stuff, where, you know, they're doing their thing and they're happy there. So this 3 of Cups is in their sphere of influence. The 3 of Cups is about friendship and working together as like a synced, awesome team. So it could either be telling me that this deity likes to work in congruence with other deities as a team, or it could mean that which I think is much more likely. Or it could mean that their sphere of influence is friendships and giving you friends that matter and that are important, So the Three of Cups is all about friendship and like deep, meaningful soul family friendships. So I think the purview of this deity is friendships and getting you to the people that you need in that moment. The people that are really going to stick with you, that are going to understand what you're going through, that are going to be soul family, really. So that's exciting. The next one here is your current relationship with this deity. So the card here is Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about generosity and giving to others out of your abundance. So I'm seeing this as your current relationship with this deity is that they are giving to you currently. They are feeding your current energy. They are with you now and they are giving into you to become whatever you're going to become. And that's exciting. So, wow, I say a lot. The next card is the past influence this deity has had on you. This card is the Page of Pentacles. I love the Page of Pentacles because when I do a reading for myself, the Page of Pentacles is the card that's like, yep, this is for you. You're the Page of Pentacles. Because the Page of Pentacles is all about being a student of anything. Like learning and studying and really trying to understand the deep parts of life, of people, of anything. And I am still learning, guys. You're going to see me look up stuff all the time on this channel because I am constantly still learning. And that's kind of like the whole thing, is that even though maybe you see spiritual leaders as polished and they know what the fuck they're doing and they got it together, no, we're all still always learning. We're all still always trying to figure it out. Like, there's never a moment that I'm not like, what? So the Page of Pentacles is just a student of the world. So as your past influence, I believe that this deity has taught you things that you wouldn't have really maybe seen otherwise, because they show you a different perspective. They've taught you things that are maybe outside of your current world, or well, since this is past influence, what you grew up in. They showed you things that were a little outside of where you were, so that you could like be better and really evolve as a person. Without experiencing cultures outside of our own, we really stagnate, and it takes us a really long time to figure out people and things. And like for me, I grew up in a conservative Christian household, and we really only interacted with those people. And so it took me a long time to like even understand other religions besides refuting them. And it took a long time for me to connect with even other ethnicities, because there just weren't any in our tiny little white community. So this deity is saying that in the past, like those moments where you connected with something outside of your normal world, that was this deity's influence. They're trying to expand your world, to make you see things from other people's perspectives that maybe you've never seen before. So I like that. I like this person, whoever they are. The next card, number 6, is their current influence. And this is actually a card that is unique to this deck alone. It's in their major arcana, but it's unique to this deck. So let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, there it is. It's really pretty. It's a female figure next to a well with lots of smoke. It's really pretty. It's card number 22. So repeating 2s, that's interesting. I don't know if 22 is a good number for you, but I'm going to read you this card because it is unique to this deck. The Well. The well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things were birthed from this creatrix. and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. Cool. So their current influence on you is the same kind of influence they've had on you in the past, where they want you to evolve, to see new things, to really like go down into the well of knowledge and drink deeply of it. They want you to experience things. Don't hide. Go out, experience things. They want you to really see, not just like observe, but see and understand all of the things around you and and other people's plights, and yeah, just really delve into everything. They just want to inspire you. They want you to be inspired to learn, to grow, to change, to be ever evolving. The next card we have here is why work with this deity? And in that position we have the Magician. The Magician card is really cool because it has all of the elements of magic in it. Obviously, he's the magician. It has the cups, it has the pentacles and the sword and the wand. And it's really about transforming things into something else. Like taking an experience that maybe was horrible and realizing how it taught you things. Or, you know, even real magic where you're taking some prayer or something and you turn it into healing, or, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. So the Magician, well, why work with this deity? Well, they're gonna show you the magic in the world. They're gonna really light your spark and show you the magic and teach you how you yourself are magic. And oh, that's so exciting. That feels so exciting. I love it. That's it. Yeah, this deity wants you to realize you are the magician. You are magic, and the world is magic, and that's why you should work with them. The next card I have here is the Queen of Pentacles, and she is in the position of, what does this deity want for me? The Queen of Pentacles is like the Lady of the Manor type energy. She has wealth, she has possessions, but she is graceful and generous, and she is sitting on a throne of just abundance. And she's so steady, so understanding, so immovable in her beliefs, in how she helps other people. I think what this deity wants for you is for you to fully realize yourself and your place in the world and feel super comfortable in that. And take this world and any hard things that it throws at you and just take it in stride and remember that you're a queen, you're powerful, and you will be an unshakable force in the world is what I am gleaning from this card. The next card is how to best honor the deity. Here we have the Ace of Cups. We have 2 aces in your reading, which is really cool because they're all about like new beginnings and exciting new beginnings and opportunities, like new opportunities. So I'm seeing this as how to best honor your deity. Well, don't hold back. This cup, if you can see it here, I'll put it up. This cup is overflowing. So this cup in this picture is overflowing with emotions. I think what they're trying to tell you is the best way to honor me is to not deny your emotions. You're an emotional being. Be an emotional being. Don't hold back on the feelings you have for people and things, and express those feelings, and don't feel ashamed about any of your feelings. Like, your feelings are there to tell you something about the situation, about yourself, about the people you're being involved with. Like, the best way to honor this deity is to be your fully realized emotional self and to not be ashamed of that. To let it all go. Let it all hang out. Let yourself be joyful and dance. Let yourself be sad and cry. Let yourself experience emotions for everything they are and not hold back. I did that for a really long time, and I'm just getting back in touch with my emotions. And let me tell you, it is a roller coaster ride, but the more in touch you are with your emotions, the more you can deal with things and process them and actually evolve as a person instead of just stifling and putting yourself in a box and just hiding from the world. The next card in this position number 10, is how do you improve the relationship with your deity? And I have here the Moon card. I love the Moon card because the Moon card represented my energy like a year or two ago when I was in a really dark place. And it came out when I was asking for somebody to show me a sign. And so the moon has a special place in my heart and doesn't necessarily mean the meaning that I associate it with, but the moon in traditional tarot is talking about fears and insecurities and things that are hidden from you. To improve the relationship, I believe what they're trying to tell you is don't hide. Look at your fears, see them as the illusions they are, and don't hide. Like, don't hide. You have to go out and experience things to learn, to understand, to be inspired, to see things from a different perspective, to find the soul family that you're looking for. You have to experience life. So don't hide in the darkness. Don't let your fears overwhelm you. Be brave. Know that your deity is there with you, and he's gonna go out and party with you. That's the energy of this deity. They want to go out and party with you for sure. So know that you got a shotgun riding deity with you. So don't be afraid because you're being backed up. The last card here represents what I need to know about working with this deity. So we have here the Nine of Cups, which is kind of funny because the Nine of Cups, the way one of my teachers described it to me was it's a man sitting in his cups, which means a man fully satisfied with himself and maybe a little bit drunk. So I think what this deity is trying to tell you is it's gonna be fun. Like, we might get a little messy, but we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a prosperous, wonderful journey for you. Maybe set a little bit of boundaries with how much into your cups you get. But this man, he's got a purse full of money, he's got wine all around, and he's a happy boy. Like, he's fat, he's happy. This deity it wants you to know they indulge, and they're not ashamed of it. So you shouldn't be either. So they're a bit of a wild card, this guy. I did say guy a couple of times. It kind of feels like a masculine energy. Maybe it's more of a they energy, but it's definitely wild. Whatever this is, like, wild and fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this person. Okay, so now I'm gonna read you these two dragon cards, and then I'm gonna pull, I pulled an affirmation for you just to see what message your deity has for you. And then I'm gonna guess at who it is. Okay, so let me get out this book. The Garlic Dragon, I'm gonna read him first. Oh, actually, I'm gonna read the Grape Jelly Dragon first because he popped up first, so. I'm gonna hold up the card so you can see him again. Oops. I will put that back in a second. Grape Jelly Dragon. There he is. The Grape Jelly Dragon reminds you to be playful. Now is a good time to revert to some childlike behavior. Look for a mud puddle to jump in. Seek out a tree to scramble up. The world may be weighing you down. So it's time to let your child self out. Grab a coloring book and some bold colors. Coloring outside the lines is highly recommended. So he's really fun. That's the grape jelly dragon. And the garlic dragon. All right, here's the garlic dragon. There he is. The garlic dragon. For the garlic dragon to show up, you must ask yourself where you are not respecting boundaries. These could be your own boundaries and where you're allowing others to take advantage of you. You might also review your own actions to see if you have inadvertently crossed someone else's limits. If there seems to be a pungent smell within an existing relationship, it could be that one or both have disrespected the expressed parameters of that friendship. Use caution here. So, I'm getting a fun guy. You might want to set some boundaries with this deity. They seem kind of trickstery. I'm gonna just read the affirmation they have for you. All right, you guys got nature, which brings up a couple deities right away. Okay, so nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie. Step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers. Hug them trees. You might think that you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being a tree huggery stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Yeah, this deity has a really good sense of humor. So I'm thinking my own namesake, which is Pan, because they're a very fun, very exciting, very party-like nature deity. They're lots of fun. They hang out with a lot of nymphs and dryads and all kinds of stuff like that. So Pan is a good one to look at for you guys. Another one I'm thinking is Loki. Loki is a Norse god. He is a trickster god, but a lot of his tricks are always to point out somebody's flaws or where somebody's lacking. He was a Norse god before Marvel, guys. Although, damn, that Marvel Loki, he be hot. Okay, so... But yes, Loki is a trickster god, so some boundaries. But he is very, very good at pointing out the opposite side. At showing you the things you didn't expect to see or know or understand. One of my D&D characters actually worshipped Loki, and it was very fun. Yeah, he's a very fun god to work with. He's a bit chaotic, but definitely an energy that I'm seeing here. Another one, because I've pulled your cards once already, I actually did look up another energy that I was thinking about but couldn't remember the name, but now I know who it is, and that's Anansi. Anansi is an African deity who is the spider. He's a spider god, but he's also the god of stories and storytelling, and that's why he weaves the web. Yeah, and they are a trickster, but they're always the protagonist of their stories, and man, I really like spiders. They're super cool, and the idea of a story web that links us all together, love that idea. Love it so much. And you have the well, which is all about knowledge and stories and inspiration, so Anansi is another really cool one that I'm thinking this group might want to look up. But yeah, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you like this video. Put like a number 2, and if you saw a god that I didn't see, put like a number 2 and then the name of that god that you looked up and figured out that this reading was talking about. I'd love to see that. I'm always interested in learning about new deities. That's super cool. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do the little bell thingy. I don't know. All the things YouTubers say. I'm still learning. Yay. Okay, thanks guys. This was super fun. Have a nice day. This was Pan. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You picked this really cool card, which is the door and a paper airplane and some books and a letter and some ribbon. So that was the initial pick a card that you pulled. You also got another card with your reading. Ooh, this is pretty. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Hold on. I'll hold it right side up for you. Sorry. This is a moon with an umbrella, but the umbrella is the one raining. Ooh, it's really pretty. Nice, a lot of blues. Beautiful. So we're going to put that over here. And then this top piece of the reading is how the deity likes to be represented. Focus down here. Sorry, I'm trying out a new focusing method. We're going to see how I like it or not. So this top row is how the deity likes to be represented. And for just one more little card to help us really zero in on the energy of this deity, I have chosen to use the Garden Dragon Oracle, and pull out a dragon because, I don't know, dragons seem like they would be working with deities. Wow, so this one popped out. Oh, it's cute. This is the apple dragon. I'll read the dragon at the end. Here's the apple dragon. Oh, he's so cute. Got little apple flowers there. Okay, so that's the apple dragon. And then we'll have one other card from the actual tarot deck, which the tarot deck I'm using is the Eternal Vision Tarot. You've probably seen it on other channels. Focus down here now. There you go. You've probably seen it on other channels. It's a really popular deck, and I will put a link in the description if I can find it. So, deity of number 3, would you please give us a card that connects to your energy, please? I have to shuffle most decks sideways because my hands are so little. And they make cards so big. So, just gonna get the first one popped out. Oh, almost. Oh, that one. She came out. Oh, wow. You have the 10 of Cups as their energy. Oh, so pretty. 10 of Cups is their energy. That's awesome. So, 10 of Cups as their energy. Wow. That brings to mind family and loved ones and getting everything your heart desires. Abundance, real, true abundance. Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. So, let's pull the rest of your cards. Okay. So, I'm going to just spread them out here, and then I'm going to explain what they mean as we go. So, 1, 2. I also don't read upside down cards in this. I normally don't read upside down cards, just in general. Just so you know. I know that's a big, like, question among readers. I just think that there's so many cards to remember anyway that, like, remembering the reverse, especially when some don't have, like, a true reverse, is hard enough as it is. So, wow. Interesting. Okay. So, here we go. Ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. So, in the second position here, this card represents the personality traits of this deity, and we have in that position the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card about generosity and giving from your abundance. We've actually gotten this card on all of the readings so far, so all of these deities are very generous with their time, with their energy for everybody. So that's really nice. But yeah, their main trait is generosity, is what this card represents. Their number 3, the card in the number 3 position is their sphere of influence. And the card that's here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card in tarot. It is the Pope card. It really represents tradition and religious practices, but also knowledge and following knowledge to its end, which there is no end. So, but it's really about wisdom and stability and, like, establishment, is what this card is about. So their sphere of influence is in something established. So maybe this deity is a really popular one. Maybe they work well in spheres of, like, organized religion, or they are related with maybe business, or, man, it's hard to come up, but, like, the Hierophant is the Pope. So their sphere of influence is the spiritual knowledge. They just are a wealth of spiritual knowledge, whoever this deity is. Their sphere of influence is giving you that knowledge, teaching it to you in a very, like, methodical kind of way, is what I'm getting from that card. The next card is about your current relationship with this deity, and you have here the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about a new opportunity coming in, that maybe you're not seeing yet, that it's being offered to you. So what I'm seeing is that this is a new person to you. This is a new deity that perhaps you haven't thought of yet, that's offering you to work with them. They're like, you already have some religious knowledge, you have some kind of religious, maybe not religious, but spiritual teaching that is in front of you, that you are studying, that you're contemplating, but this deity is offering you something new that you haven't looked into, that maybe you haven't even considered yet. So that's exciting. The next card is about their past influence on you. And their past influence is represented by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about passion, really ignited, new, exciting passion. So in the past, this deity, they played into your passions. They helped you discover your passions even. They were there when you first were like, oh, I get it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Or maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe it was like, oh, I really like fire trucks. Or, those first realizations of, oh, this makes sense to me in my world, and I'm going to go after it. They are the spark. They are the spark of your passions, whatever they are. This deity is saying that they were the spark. that started you down whatever passion you are now following. The current influence they have on you is this card, which is in the 6th position. This is the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups is about grief, but it's also about how we have a tendency to focus on the negative. How we, see the spilt cups before we even remember that we have 2 whole cups back here just waiting for us. So I feel like they're saying their current influence on you is you're looking at the negative, but they're this positive in the background that's just waiting for you to turn around. They're just waiting. They're waiting for you to experience your grief, to go through whatever it is you're experiencing, to feel bad about, yes, maybe you're losing these cups, but there's still these others. There's still hope. There's something that you're not looking at, just like in this card. There's something you're not looking at that I'm offering you that will change things for you. Yeah. The next card is, why should you work with this deity? And that's here, this card. It is the World. Well, I don't know if I can get any plainer than that. Oh, she has boobies. Don't really have anything to hide her boobies. Let's see. Maybe that'll work. Somebody told me that YouTube doesn't like boobs anymore, which is dumb. Boo. Anyway, so the World card is the world, obviously. Sorry. This card is number 21. If that's an important number to you, I don't know why I needed to tell you that number specifically at the moment, but I did. So this is number 21 in the Major Arcana. The World is about the world. It's about seeing the whole world, seeing the big picture, seeing, understanding the world. It's endless opportunity. It's endless give and take. It's a circle. It's a cycle. It's an endless gift. Is kind of what this card represents, and it's in the why work with them. Why work with this deity? Because they could give you the world. They can really. They're represented by the energy of the 10 of Cups, which is all family and love and just everything you could wish for. And why work with them? Because they understand the world. They're going to give you the world. They want to see you thrive in the world. That's why. The next card is, what does this deity want for me? And in this position, we have the 5 of Pentacles, which I'm a little bit like, why? But, what does this deity want from me? 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is about poverty. But in this position, I don't think the deity wants poverty for you. That just doesn't make a lot of sense, especially since we've been asking for helpful people to show. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a clarification card. Oh, okay. So the clarification card you guys got was the High Priestess. Hope you can see it. Focus on the High Priestess. There she is. This is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about your intuition. It's about seeing things that are hidden. It's about being in touch with everything that's hidden, everything that doesn't make any sense. She's the one that can trust her heart and follow it. She's the one, she just knows. She's the one that just knows. You know what I mean? You have that friend. They just know. They just know. And they're deeply connected to their spiritually divine feminine. So I think what this is saying is they want for you to be lacking in fear. I think they want you to be poor in all of the things that you're afraid of, that they want you to lack this sense of hopelessness. They want you to shove off this depression, this stagnation. They want for you to be the high priestess, to be the one that sees past the curtain, sees past the fear, sees past the maybe low income, or past the hardships that life is giving to you right now, and to a brighter future. They want you to see the hardships for what they are, which are lessons. Which, oh man, I hate that. That's one of the lessons the universe is trying to teach me right now, and it's not fun. I feel for you. This is a not fun lesson, but it's kind of necessary to get through life, because everything is gonna suck at some point. Like, doesn't matter who you are, something's gonna suck for somebody at some point. So really, it's an important lesson. But what they want for you is to be strong, to be connected, to be spiritually involved in the process, so that you can become the high priestess. That's what I'm seeing. How to best honor this deity? You have the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card, which again feels like this deity, the best way to honor them is to honor your heartbreak, honor the trauma you've been through. Oh, man, honor what has been broken. Like, those things that have been broken are supposed to be teaching you something. You're supposed to be looking at them and saying, what is my deity trying to teach me that is going to bring me to this 10 of Cups level? Whew, yeah, that sucks. I hate that. This is like a very fatherly energy of, I'm punishing you because I love you. You know, that old trope. But they really do. They want you to honor your heartbreak and honor the things that have hurt you in a way that is healthy. Like, okay, so one of my friends recently told me that the reason I jump from relationship to relationship recently is because I'm sad and I just jump to the next thing to make me happy. But until I fix the underlying sadness, I won't ever really be happy in a relationship. And they were totally right. Absolutely right. But I think the way to honor this deity is to work through the hardship. Go to therapy, go study your trauma, work through it, feel through it, power through. That's how you can honor this deity, is by working through your heartbreaks and coming out stronger on the other side, which is really, really hard. It's really hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard, because it sucks. It's hard. But if you could help heal your heart, that will bring you forward. And that's really beautiful. The next card I have here is how to improve your relationship with this deity. And we have here the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the knight that goes after it. Like, he goes after it hard. He loves hard. He does things hard. He doesn't take no for an answer. He's the one that blazes forward, because he's a wand. He blazes forward. Fast, hard, go, do. Don't think too hard. Just do, be, love, experience. That's how you can improve your relationship with this deity, is don't wallow, don't focus on the things you don't have, but charge forward with the things that are being offered to you. Do it safely, obviously. But yeah. What do you need to know while working with this deity? That's this card. This is the Emperor card. I think what they want you to know is they are powerful. They are not going to leave you alone. The Emperor rules over his kingdom with both generosity and firmness. This deity is not going anywhere. They are stubborn. They want to work with you. They believe in you wholeheartedly. They're going to stick with you during this hard time, during this heartbreak. They are not going to stop caring. They are the steadfast one, is what I'm hearing from them. They're the one that's going to be in your corner no matter what. That's what you need to know, that they're there. Wow. So the energy that I'm getting from this is a really like staunch male presence, like a very like God, like the Christian deity, God, energy, caring, wants you to succeed, helps you through the hard times. It might be another father figure deity that I'm not thinking of, like maybe Odin. Odin is all about knowledge and new opportunities and plowing forward. He's all about plowing forward. Oh, I didn't even read. Okay. Let me read the Apple Health Dragon first. Before I like speculate wildly. So, the Apple Dragon. Here we go. The Apple Dragon. Oh, here, I'll hold it up so you guys can see him a little better. Whee. The Apple Dragon. When the Apple Dragon arrives, it is time to think about your healthy habits. This fellow reminds you to choose nutritious and natural snacks, and maybe also add more movement to your daily activity. Gather with friends to share in the sweetness of camaraderie as well. Look for juicy events to bring you to the opportunity to spread happiness in your world. Health is the main ingredient for this dragon. You should make it a part of your everyday routine as well. So yeah, maybe I'm actually also seeing a healing energy, because they want you to work through these hard things. They want you to connect with something spiritual. They want you to remember that they are steadfast for you. They want you to connect spiritually. There's a lot of spirituality here. Like, they want you to explore that a lot. So maybe it could be a spiritual wisdom guided person like Athena. Athena is all about wisdom and strength and working, and yeah, Athena might be a good one. She's not male, but she is masculine in her warness. Yeah, I'm seeing a very fatherly like energy with this deck. Let's see what your affirmation is. We're going to get you one affirmation to see what this deity really wants to tell you. And ooh, that's a lot. How about we just take the top one? Okay. We have, oh, it's a cute little dinosaur. He's really cute. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's really cute. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. Power. I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. I am like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. That is very on point for this deity. Wow. Yeah. That's really great. Yeah, Father God. Whoever Father God is to you, that's who I'm seeing here. And like a loving, nurturing father, not like a cruel one. This is a loving, nurturing father that wants you to stand in your power, that wants to connect with you, that wants... Oh, this could even be an archangel. Yeah, it could be like Michael. Michael seems like a good fit. Michael or Gabriel are good fits for this. Yeah, so number 3, those are my guesses. You could, if you're seeing somebody else here, definitely put it down in the comments. Put like a number 3 and then like what deity you thought it was, and what you... even write down what you discovered about them. I'm super curious. I'd love to find out. I love learning about new deities, and it's super exciting to me. So awesome reading, you guys. I'm sorry you're going through a hard time, but there's somebody here who really wants to work with you and wants to see you thrive. So yeah, good. Awesome. I mean, I'm sorry, but also yay. So thanks for letting me read for you guys, number 3s. Have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Yay. Okay, bye. Hi guys. This is like 2 days since I started making this video, but haha, we're here. Yay. So group number 4, you guys picked out this card here. Hi, group number 4. It's Pan, you girl Pan. So you guys picked out this green card, which I will show to you. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's like this luscious green with some windows into bright light and little bunny rabbits and a rope ladder that leads down into whatever this green hole is. So there's that. Now, in this reading, up here, there's only supposed to be one card in the spread that I'm pulling from, and it represents it's how the deity wants to be represented. So I decided to do 3 cards because I thought, hey, it would be nice to have more information about that so that maybe we can guess a little bit more accurately. So I'm also going to be using this oracle deck, which is Garden Dragons. They're really sweet and cute, and I love them. And I also just, I feel like dragons are a really divine being that definitely were steeds of the gods and things. So I am going to be using these dragons as one more indicator. So let's pull from this deck real quick, and I'll read you what the dragon says at the end. Deity of number 4, could you give us how you like to be represented? Thank you. Oh, this is a cute one. This is the banana dragon, and his word is gather. The banana dragon. His word is gather. Ooh. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to use this deck, which is the Eternal Ethereal. Wow, I think I've been saying that wrong this whole time. Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, which I'm sure you've seen on a bunch of other channels, because it's actually very close to the Rider-Waite imagery. Like, it's stylized, but it's close, and it just feels nice. Also, this is the deck that I personally use to communicate with a lot of my deities, so I figured it's got divine energy already. Might as well use it. So, deity of group number 4, would you please show us how you like to be represented? Pretty please. Please show us how you would like to be represented in this reading. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, we have the 6 of Swords. Cool. So the Six of Swords is about leaving things behind. It's about moving on, taking your stuff with you, and not it's definitely not about putting down roots. It's the opposite of that. It's the energy of I need to go, I need to explore, I need to find new horizons. See, he's looking towards here, I'll hold it up. Yeah, in this card, you can see he's in a boat and he's sailing, but on his left, no wait, that'll be his right in the card. On his right, he has a very stormy, shifty sea, but he is looking and steering towards the sunny side of the card on his left, where the mountains are all green. So it's the energy of moving towards new horizons, new destinies, good things, moving away from something that has been harmful and moving into an energy of hope and fulfillment and things. All right, so now I'm going to just put out the rest of the cards and I will explain what they are and where they are, what they mean as we go. All right, so we have the Six of Cups, the Hanged Man. This came out in another reading. I believe it was pile 2, which is cool. We have the Judgment card. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this also came out in that same pile 2's reading. So that's interesting. We have the Six of Pentacles. This card has come out in every single pile now. The deities are just feeling generous today. The Sun card. And lastly, we have the King of Cups. Gorgeous. All right. Now I will look it over and explain it all to you. All right. Let's see. Hold on, I'm going to drink some tea. I'm drinking some chai tea today because it is cold outside. Okay. So, this card in second position represents a personality trait of this deity, and the card here is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about childhood, wonder. It's also about, it's a lot of the times when it comes up, it's meaning that you're going to encounter somebody from your past. Somebody that was very close to you when you were young. It's about wonder and joy and, just like childlike attitude of how they help people and how they love people. And so as a personality trait, your deity is a little bit childlike. They're sweet, they're caring, maybe there's somebody that you used to work with in the past. Maybe you had one religion when you were a child and you grew up and you kind of went away from that, and maybe they're coming back to like remind you about the good things in your childhood that maybe you have walked away from a little bit. But that's beautiful. They're a childlike energy, which is lovely. Which is kind of nice because we also have the banana, and bananas just, kids and bananas. Bananas are a silly fruit. Anyway, the next card is their sphere of influence, and that card is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about seeing things from a totally different perspective. It's about like turning your view upside down and looking at it from a totally different angle so that you can maybe understand something that you couldn't understand before because you were trying to put a square block into a round hole. You know what I mean? And it's all about looking at things from a totally, totally different side of the dice. So, as their sphere of influence, this deity is all about changing people's perspectives. They're about opening your eyes and showing you something new that you didn't see before. Yeah. They're about changing your perspective. Sorry, I'm feeling a little distracted during this reading. I don't know if that's just the energy the deity's giving me of just like a little bit distracted, a little bit zoned out. We'll see. All right. The next card is your current relationship with this deity. And here you have the Judgment card. So I think, so the Judgment card is about, obviously, judgment. It's about balancing the scales. It's about, well, in this card, it's about the rapture, which is a whole other thing that is very confusing. And so much philosophy and theology about that. But here we see souls being pulled up into the sky. So I think what this deity is trying to say through this card of your current relationship, I think they're trying to reconnect you with your spirit is what I'm seeing. Like, yes, that's not really what the Judgment card is about. But in this position, in this reading, I'm seeing that they want to reconnect with your spirit. There's been a separation of the two of you, of your deity and you, a little bit, and they want to call you home. They want to reconnect with you and see, and work with you again to brighten your future and maybe get you out of the stormy seas that you're in right now. The next card is about their past influence on you. And here we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is the card of like entrapment and feeling lost and like you have no way out. So the past influence of this deity may have been you had no choice in worshiping this deity. Like perhaps they were somebody you knew in when you were a child, but you really had no other choice. Like they're like where I grew up, like you worshipped the Christian God and that's it. And if you didn't, you were a witch. like it was very that. So maybe you didn't know there were any other options. Maybe this deity was the only thing you knew about. And maybe that's why they're trying to reconnect with you. They're like, okay, you've seen all the other options. Would you like to try and work with me again? It could also mean that in the past, whenever you've felt trapped, whenever you felt like you don't know which way to go, they were the guiding light that showed you the next step, that brought the blindfold off your eyes and was like, it's okay, we're here, we feel trapped, but we're not, and kind of led you out of the darkness. That could be the other message here. Tea. Sorry, this is my first cup of tea today, and I normally have had like 2 cups by now, so I'm a little like, tea. Okay, so the next card is their current influence on you. And here we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is an exciting card to get in this spot because I believe what they're trying to say is that they want to work with you as a pair, as an inseparable working force. They're saying that you two are made for each other. Yes, this is a divine being and you are a human, but they need us just as much as we need them. Like without us, they don't have any influence on the material plane because we have to give them permission to work through us. So I believe their current influence on you right now is that they're asking to be your partner. They're asking to be that that hand in the other world for you and for you to be their hand in this world. So that's a very intimate relationship to have with a deity, and it's very cool. Very cool. Especially since we've been asking for positive influences to come. That is very exciting. I am excited for you because that just means so much spiritual growth, as well as just having your eyes open to so much magic in the universe, and that's always exciting. I'm always about people finding the magic in the universe, because I kind of feel like after all of these years of stifling it, it needs to come out. It needs to be released for the world to be the world again. Anyway, that's my own personal philosophy. You take what resonates with you. The next card is down here, and it is why work with this deity. Here you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is the card of rest, of taking all of the experiences you've had lately and being quiet with them and resting and trying to understand them, trying to think through them. It means unplugging from the world and resting, like true rest is what the Four of Swords is about. So why work with this deity? I think they're trying to tell you that you've been struggling by yourself. You've been trying to do it by yourself. And this deity is saying you don't have to. You can come work with me, reconnect with your soul, and you'll find rest. It's been a struggle for a minute. We're going to take you to calmer waters. We're going to take you to the green places where you can rest and pet bunnies and reconnect with your childhood and see things from a totally different perspective. We're not going to look at gloomy skies for a while. I think that's what they're trying to say by why work with them, so that you can find peace within yourself, so that you can rest within yourself and maybe find more fulfillment in your life. Yeah. The next card is about what does this deity want for me? This card came out in this exact placement in reading number 2. Exactly. So maybe you guys want to check out that one too, because yeah, it's got three of the same cards in this reading that they did in that reading. So you might have felt connected to that one. So if you want to go check that one out, do it. If not, don't worry about it. Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles is all about being the mistress of the house, the stable, wonderful mother figure that has also grown the land she lives on. It's about having more than you need and being generous with it, and not letting material gains get to your head. Being a quiet, reposed, beautiful figure of power and wealth that is also loved. The Queen of Pentacles is sure of herself. She is immovable. She is the Earth Queen. She is firm and steady in herself and doesn't need approval from anyone else, because she is one in herself. Yeah, so what do they want for you? They want you to feel complete, to feel satisfied, to look at the things around you and be happy with them and happy with yourself, and feel grounded at all times, and not feel like any little problem that comes up in life is going to knock you down. No, you can stand on your own 2 feet because you are grounded. Yeah, that's what this deity wants for you. How to best honor this deity? We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about generosity and giving from your abundance. So yeah, to honor this deity, give of your gifts, give of yourself. Not out of what you need, because you still need to have what you need, but out of your abundance. Give of your love, give of your maybe material things, like, or your time. Time is like so valuable in our society, just like nobody has any time to help anybody at the moment. So giving of your time to somebody, even just sitting and listening to a friend that's going through a really hard time, like that is invaluable. That is a generous gift. So yeah, the best way to honor this deity, give and be grateful, is what I'm hearing. The next card is how to improve your relationship with this deity. And here we have the Sun card. Oh, so pretty. The Sun card is about joy and happiness and just daytime, and like the sun is for some of us who are more nighttime people, the sun feels oppressive sometimes. It can feel toxically positive, but that's not what they mean here. I believe that the way to improve your relationship is perhaps gratitude. Looking at the world from a new perspective. You've been looking at gloomy skies. You've been trapped. You've been not yourself for a minute here. So the deity is trying to pull your eyes from the dark sea to the light. They're trying to show you the sun. They're trying to improve your relationship with this deity, you have to start looking at the good things that you do have. And I know that's super hard for me. Because when I feel like everything's wrong, everything is wrong. There's like no in between. So maybe a gratitude journal, like that sounds super cheesy, but like a gratitude journal, or what I've started to do recently is just like a little thank you for something that makes you smile. If it's like a rose petal that falls on your lap, you just say thank you. Or your cat did a super cute purr at you, you just say thank you. You're not saying it to like anyone in particular, or maybe you're saying it to this deity, but it's given me a new perspective enough for me to be like, oh, but at least I had ramen today. Like, which can make you so much happier than you are when you're just looking at what's horrible. And it's a process. I am not an expert. I am not a licensed therapist. This is a process you should go through. So, the last card we have here is, what do I need to know about working with this deity? And you have the King of Cups. I love the King of Cups because he is one hot hunk. Okay, like look at this King of Cups in this deck. He is so hot, right? Like, ugh, he's so pretty. He's a hot mamma jamma. Look at that man. He's got his chest hair all out and stuff. Yummy. Okay, so the King of Cups, he is a romantic. He is the man who is in touch with his feelings. He is the feminine masculine, which is like the most in touch with both sides of themselves, like the completion, I believe, of the masculine is to be in touch with the feminine. So the King of Cups really represents being in touch with your emotions, knowing the deepest part of your emotions, and not letting them overcome you. Instead, being the king of them, being in charge, being maybe a little headstrong about it, but definitely you're the one in charge. Yeah. He rules the seas. Yeah, and the seas are temperamental sometimes, but he's gonna rule them. So what do you need to know about working with this deity? You're gonna be, they want you to know that they understand. They understand all the depths of the emotion that you're going through. They understand all of those dark places. They're not saying to not recognize those things. They're saying those things are hard, those things are real. But to get through them, we have to change your perspective. Wow, it just got real dark. Yeah, you have to change your perspective, apparently. Um, the the King of Cups also says that I think the deity wants you to know that working with them, your world is going to brighten up. Oh, there it goes. It brightened up. Your world is going to brighten up because they're not going to leave you in this dark place. They're going to help you through this dark time. And at the end, you're going to, even though maybe you feel overwhelmed and tied up by all of your emotions, that maybe you are on this stormy sea that you're afraid that you're not going to get through, you are going to get through it. You're going to rule the seas. You're going to rule the seas. So, yeah, that's really cool, guys. Really like this reading. Because, yeah, wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to read you the Banana Dragon. Then I'm going to pull an affirmation card to see what the deity wants you to know. And then I'm going to wildly speculate. Okay. Let's go. So, Banana Dragon. I'm going to hold him up while I read it. Just let me find the page. Here it is. All right. The Banana Dragon. Here he is. Ooh. Focus. The Banana Dragon. When the Banana Dragon shows up, call on your friends. Here is a creature who loves to gather. You should look for your group, your chosen family, your bunch. You can thrive within the right page turn. You can thrive within the right group of people. Remember that this doesn't mean all of them. Just focus on the ones who support you and your own personal brand of expression. The others you find appealing are the ones to join with. Put your energy into them instead of those that make you feel like splitting. Time to bring your community together. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, he's asked this deity is asking you to come back to the bunch, but also to look. Maybe that's what they're going to bring you back to is the family that you maybe don't have, or maybe the family of your soul that you've been asking for, that you're looking for. Oh, we have a really pretty, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a rainbow on this card now. That's beautiful. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so maybe they're gonna bring you your Two of Cups match too. That's also super cool. This deity wants to be your Two of Cups though. They want to work with you and be with you and bring you into a community that loves you for you, which is beautiful. All right, can we have one affirmation for your group number 4 that you want to bring back to the bunch, please? Deity? Wow, my candles are going nuts with this group. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got 2. Aw. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards and then I'll read you. So you got Love. You got Love, which is 2 little parakeets singing to each other. So cool. Oh, love it. And then you also got Follow Your Heart. which is a little heart on a wave, and he's like riding it. It's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna read them to you. All right, I'm gonna read them this way. Okay. Love. Love is a many-splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get when I sing along to blank, name a song you know, that the one that that you love singing. For me, that's probably The Wizard and I from Wicked. Yeah. But you could be whatever song. I'm a super nerd. Okay. The next card is Follow Your Heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS of my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. Aw, that's adorable. See? They want you to go on this journey with them. Wow, okay, so there could be a lot of deities that this could be. Whoa, it got dark again. Okay, so it could be a lot of different deities. But what I'm seeing here is it could be the Archangel Raphael, who is the Archangel of Healing. And there's a lot of green in these cards, and that's his color. He's an angel I work with that I love a lot. It could be Aphrodite, because she is the goddess of love and beauty, and there was a lot of talk of love and beauty and shifting your perspective to those things. It could also perhaps be a sun god of some kind, since we have the sun god here, and there was also a lot of talk of turning your eyes to the light, looking at the light, seeing the lighter side of things. Yeah, those are a lot of the things I'm seeing. It could be Mother Gaia, who is an earth god, and she's our earth god, like literally the planet Earth. It could be, there's another deity that I work with called Hecate, who it could be. She has 3 faces: the crone, the mother, the maiden, and she's a bit of a badass when it comes to being in the dark, because she's also a moon goddess. She's also the goddess of witches. She's goddess of traveling and all kinds of things. But she's very good at steering people out of the dark into the light. Sometimes she helps you work in the dark too. But yeah, that could be another one I'm seeing. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities with this group, guys. So if you figure it out, put like a number 4 and write down in the comments which deity you think it was, or if you come up with one that I did not think of, please tell me. I'm super interested in like finding out about new deities, or just realizing ones I totally missed. So yeah, give me all those comments. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna leave your reading here. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things YouTube people say. So thanks, pile number 4. This was a nice reading. I really liked it. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. This was Pan.